We are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to
climbs up big! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Foden. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He has found the way through. Foden.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chooses to go crossfield. Botman promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Alvarez. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Threads one in. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Foden. Can he get it through? Aims beyond the defence. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Can he finish? It's run loose, who could be danger, and he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and one more try!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And the through ball. So much time and space here. Cruzeiro. Oh, one down despite having the better chances here. It's a threatening ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And now the breakaway. Oh, delightful ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a chance! Valverde clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Nice looking ball. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Mbappe. Donatoni, played into space. That is a brilliant interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's in a great position here. Ronaldo has created one goal already. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And they win it back again. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. Shoots! And now they can spring out of defence.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Alvarez. Tries to play it through. Donadoni. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Botman picks it up from the goal kick. Chips it through. Lovely ball and a real... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Signore e signori,
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Alvarez. Plays it across. Diving header! And that has put paid to that. McTominay.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Donadoni, given the lift of his goal. Foden plays it in. And here's Alvarez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Donadoni! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. This looks promising. Howson cuts out the pass.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Strongly challenged there. Looking to play him in. Tries to cross. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Cruzeiro can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kukçu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again! It's in! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his oh, what a mistake! Cruzeiro perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lucas Paqueta, Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Donadoni looking for a runner. Donadoni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 35.
Have got changes here
Numero
from
5.
both sides, in fact.
Numero 8. Numero 15. Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il numero
This is
17.
Neymar.
Il numero 11.
Had it nicked
Il
away.
numero 22.
Nicely shaped
Il numero
ball.
10. Messi.
Great
Attenzione,
vision.
un cambio.
Can he get on the end of this? Takes aim and crosses. He's there to get rid. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Cruzeiro have, after this, one further opportunity to make us... It's Inzaghi! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Cambio di giocatori.
Into the last 5 minutes. Nice physical challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Neymar. Oh, super fine. Inzaghi! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And yes, it's him again. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's cut it out.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
He gets big! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Signore e signori,
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title, they finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down. Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need.
Shot a goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Spread neatly. Rijkaard. Ball looks a good one. Oh, good take in a good area. And the flag has stayed down. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Cruzeiro really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Kochu's cross. It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Knocks it into space. Robson. Bullet. McTominay. Nicely spread. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta in acres of space out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it! He takes a shot! McTominay. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Back in possession and ready to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruzeiro have reclaimed it. And the shot! McTominay does really well there, he is strong. Out to the left it goes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Swings it across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Pele is onto it in a flash. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Oh, good spread.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a throw. Cannavaro, and he's gone searching crossfield. Nicked it back promptly. It's a good ball out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition...
Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kukçu. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is just caressing the ball. And here's Kukçu. Pele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Dixon, can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Kukçu. Now it's Pele.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Neymar. He's got away. That has not gone well. That's a good ball. McTominay. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substituição em andamento.
Brazil get the ball rolling in the second half. No, that was never going to make it. It's a really well-measured ball. Kukçu. Pizarro finding their passes. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's intervened well there. Belly. Over to the left. That looks a good ball through. He's on it, can he get away? Kukçu. Pinches it off him. And it's Hullet. McTominay is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Played back in. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. And what a big shoots! Goal! Cruzeiro! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Right place, right time, and a fine, instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Camisa 5. Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa
They have got
14.
changes here, from both
Camisa
sides in
10.
fact.
Camisa
Cruzeiro get
7.
themselves into the lead.
Fechando o campo
Yeah, I always
para a
felt this was
entrada
coming.
dele.
There was a clear
Camisa
increase in both
41.
intensity and
Camisa
tempo.
20.
Now all they need is to
Camisa
try and
11.
maintain it.
Neymar. Substituição.
Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for options for movement. Kukçu. He's in a great position, and he shoots! looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Cruzeiro go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cruzeiro perhaps contemplating their next change here. Probing pass. There's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. And he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. And he's lost his man here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there's a probing ball. Strong running down that left flank. Half an hour gone in the second half. He might be in chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Come loose. He came in hard, very hard. That pass has been well intercepted. He's looking wide. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Kukçu. Neymar. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 6, camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 4.
Enjoy this time. Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's delightful. And he's running through. Great ball. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
The final 5 minutes. Nicely intercepted. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's made its way to it. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it.
And the shot!
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
There will be
acréscimo.
4 extra minutes. Raul. Quality ball. Gehi. He's in plenty of space here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what a clock! In he goes again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Cruzeiro have it back and can go again. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Cruzeiro, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
brings it to a close. Cruzeiro have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing.